Waiter brings a bunch of glasses of water, and you go just about to drink your glass, and you see this dirt speck floating around. You're like, oh my God. And you call the waiter over and say, there's dirt in my water, I need another glass. Or do you ever, they hand you like a knife at a restaurant, and there's that leftover hardened egg yolk on it, and you're like, woo, I'm not gonna eat that, I can't eat with that. Well, do you ever stop to think, what's in your air that you breathe? And now that we have all the windows closed down for winter, it's actually one of the biggest indoor air pollutant areas in your world. So if you won't drink a glass with a speck of water, why are we breathing air that's full of millions and millions and millions of particles that actually make it harder for you to be able to breathe and your lungs to handle? We solve that problem, and we solve it with Febreze. We're very familiar with Febreze. We love the scent, we love the sprays. They have gotten into really not only purifying your home of smells, but now let's clean the air that you're breathing. What we have is actually a 2-pack. And the last time we actually featured this on the air was August of last year. So it's been a really long time. We're so thrilled they're back, and you get both. And of course, because it's Febreze, look down here, you actually are gonna get a 4-pack of the linen and sky, so it's 2 of those, and the spring and renewal, and those are the air scent refills that actually go in the machine. We'll show you how that works in just a second. What are we doing tonight? Well, free shipping and handling, and we even have 5 flex pays. Hello, Bill.
How you doing?
Welcome back.
I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad this is back. This has been gone for about 1.5 years because we can't keep these in stock. Because Febreze, #1 name in that beautiful fresh scent, but then when you also want to have that fresh scent, but clean air, not just that perfume, but you want 99% cleaner air, this system will give it to you. You see how it's pushing it out there? We all know what these cartridges do. We have them, we benefit from them. Put them in the closet, the bathroom, but sometimes you can only smell that great fresh air till someone walks by it. When you can put it into this Febreze unit, it pushes out that scent into your living space. But what does it also do? It also takes in all the dirt, the dust, the dander, the pollen, the mold spores, the odors from cooking, and traps them in a filter just like this. And this filter, it's a dual function filter. It has a layer of carbon in here to trap even more odors. Trap the dirty odors, so it gets trapped in here, breaks down the enzymes, then goes through this HEPA type filter and pushes out 99% cleaner air. Then on top of that 99% cleaner air, we're giving you those choices of Febreze scents. And really, the cool part about this machine, the way it works, and you see how quiet it is, it does that recycling of the air and making it Febreze air 120 times a day. I mean, you don't change the sheets 120 times a day, you don't wash your hair 120 times a day, but these 2 units do that. And it's recommended that you get 2 units, 1 for the room you sleep in, 1 for the room you live in, or if you really want to combat it, put them both in the same room, send one off to the dorm room, the office, but wherever you put this, it's not only going to smell Febreze fresh, but it's going to be 99% cleaner air. And you can see up here, I can even control the scent. I can turn down the scent or turn it up if I'd like. I have 3 speeds in terms of how much air I want to circulate and move through. And what's this little trapdoor? This is your cartridge. So remember, you're getting spring renewal, you're getting fresh linen, and you just pop it right in here. Each cartridge lasts about a month. You can buy them at hsn.com or actually even in the retail store. And even right over here, refresh your scent. It's time to replace the scent. It's time to replace the filter. It's a foolproof system.
To get an indicator.
Exactly.
Because you never quite know when to do that. You're like, I don't know, should I do it?
Time? Actually, you'll notice, and you'll notice in a few weeks, and this is really where you're proud of yourself with this investment, because as you're saying, our homes are dirty. You'll see what has been collected just in that carbon filter. And that's when you kind of are proud of yourself in terms of, you know what, it's working. Because when it's trapped here, it's not trapped in our lungs and in our eyes. Because as you said before, our homes are dirtier than it is outside. Because right now, it's winter. We have the home so tightly sealed up to keep in the furnace and to keep in the fireplace heat, but everything else stays inside. And we'll show them over here, again, what our homes are like. I'm gonna come over to the smoke chamber.
And I think when you think about it too, I'm a nerd and I love my job and I always do crazy research. And so I found this government survey, and the government survey said, hey, you know what, here's how you get rid of indoor air pollutants. They said get rid of your furniture, get rid of your carpeting, don't paint your walls. Right. And by the way, even your stove's not a good thing. And they realized in the study, hey, that's kind of ridiculous, that's not gonna work. So they said get an air cleaner, but it's gotta move the air and it's gotta clean the air really efficiently. This clearly does both.
And that's just it, it's trapped inside. It can't go anywhere. And I'm gonna turn on the units, and what are you gonna notice? It instantly starts to circulate the air, which is great because it circulates it around that room, bringing it through the filter and pushing out cleaner air. So all that stuff that's trapped in your son's bedroom, the basement man cave, your home little office, Isn't that impressive?
That's really fast, actually.
And not only did it clean it that fast and take all that stuff out of the air, it took the odors out and it added that Febreze fresh scent on the other side.
Describe to everybody what is in our air. What are we breathing in? What's the problem?
Well, that's just it. It is everything from dander in the carpet to skin molecules to stuff we can't see to pollen. This, again, circulates the air 120 times a day and removes these particles. One of the smallest particles out there is smoke. And this goes down to 2 microns. And the thing is, when do we start to see all the stuff that's trapped in our homes? We see it when it becomes a big pile and a mess, when it, sticks to the static of the TV screen or something like that. But we don't want it to be that dirty in our homes. We don't want the odors to be that prevalent in our homes, so people know we have a pet, or people know that, we cooked the night before. But you see how this goes all the way down? The human hair, that's about 80 to 100 microns. Pollen's 30. This goes down to 2 microns. So that's how we can get the smoke particles out of the air. And maybe you don't have a smoker in the house. Maybe you have that small apartment. Have you ever sat in your apartment and you're like, is someone smoking? Because those apartments, the odors permeate through the vents, whether it's, someone cooking popcorn downstairs or someone smoking upstairs. You want clean, fresh air, not trapped in your living space, trapped in this energy-certified dual action filter that, remember, you get the filter included as well. You just have to unwrap it and put it to work. Let the carbon trap the odors and the dander, and then let that HEPA-type filter trap the smaller particles, and Febreze put great air out into your living space.
You know what, Bill, recently I decided, because it was really weird, it's for months and months and months, every night before I could really fall asleep, I would cough and I'd get this stupid tickle in my throat, and it was driving me crazy. And I would have to drink water, and then I would start coughing again, and I just couldn't get rid of the tickle. So I thought, you know what, I'm really gonna go into the bedroom, and I'm really gonna move all the furniture, I'm cleaning everything, we're gonna get all the dust, and I got very serious about having an air filtration system on my side of the room, on my side of the bed. No, it's a big deal, because if you're coughing and coughing, and you can't seem to get that tickle, get rid of it, sorry, I'm losing sleep. It's not good, and I get very little sleep as it is. But what happened was, once I did all that, and then I stuck my air filter there, it's never happened again, because that little guy just works all night long for me, and it's going through and it's cleaning the air, and it's filtering out all the impurities and all that stuff that's floating around. And I've never had that tickle since I got really serious about having an air filtration system.
Well, that's just it. When you're sleeping, you're still actively breathing, which is a good thing.
Well, thank God.
Exactly. That's a good thing. But one of the first things we do in the morning is grab a glass of water, because we've been breathing in all that stuff all night, because it has nowhere to go. When you have this by your bedside, or you take it from room to room, or from your home office, or wherever, you're taking those little particles that tickle your nose, dry out your eyes, make you cough, and it cleans and scrubs the air. Cleans and scrubs it, but also gives you that great Febreze scent. We love these scent cartridges, because they do make a nice, pleasant scent in our homes, but traditionally, they just mask the odors. They don't clean the air. Now, it gives you the great fresh scent, and it's scrubbing and cleaning the air. And I appreciate it, like you liked it, because it was working while you were sleeping.
Yes. I
like it because I'll turn this on high when I go out, either to the gym or walk the dog, or even when I'm gone for work. And when you come in, what are you smelling? You're smelling Febreze, which is great, pleasant scents. You have there 2 choices right down here. But then you're also breathing and smelling 99% cleaner air. That's why I encourage you to get them home. Get them home and see the difference. All you do is you plug it in, you put in the Febreze cartridge, and you're gonna notice a difference immediately. And maybe you'll have a better night's sleep, as you were saying. Maybe your friends won't come over and ask if you have a pet before they've met the pet, or remind you had broccoli last night.
I bet you have a cat.
Right? And that's just it. You want a pleasant experience for house guests, for company, for anybody, and you're gonna get that with this, because we don't get these here often. It's a great 2-pack.
It's been since August of 2015.
Exactly.
It's been forever.
And that's just it. You're gonna benefit from it, not just in this winter season where we keep everything tightly sealed, because we do that in the summertime too. I mean, we keep that AC trapped in our homes, but we're trapping in that cigar smoke.
Well, and you know what? You're getting on ahead of the pollen season. So, I hate to say it, but, obviously we're in January, but the stuff's gonna start blooming in what, March? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, my nose is itching, I'm all stuffed up, I'm so miserable. If you already have these and you're ready to go, not only is it cleaning the air you're breathing right now, but when the pollen starts and all the extra stuff happens, it's gonna be there working hard for you. The other thing that's really nice about these, I love the size of these. And again, if you use them in a big room, that's fine. It's just gonna exchange the air of a little bit fewer times.
Exactly.
So you can use them in any size room that you want, but look how nice these are. Like, they're small and they're very compact, and you can tuck them in a little corner, and they just quietly do their job. I leave mine on 24/7. The second one I have is actually in my dining area, because I have a lot of black furniture, and I could see tons of dust all the time. Because you know why? I have a 1920s house, and all there is, it's a wood house, and all there is dirt underneath it. I don't have a basement, because Florida, we don't have a basement or anything. It's all dirt. So what happens to my old floorboards? The dirt comes up into my home. So I have a really bad dust problem. I have seen, simply by having air filtration systems, that my dust situation has dramatically dropped, because I have them running all the time.
And that's one thing people